We got Millionaire Mar in the studio. What's poppin'?
Come on, baby. You know, Marthestar and this king of Stockton, if you ask me. Straight up.
How's everything going for you?
Blessed. You know, just trying to stay positive, focused, you know, on the right path. Yes, sir.
So, what was it like growing up in Stockton for you?
You know, it was a blessing for real, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I choose to kick it with the right crowd, you know what I mean? So, we was just always about, you know, we wasn't really into politics and none of that. We just like to have fun and we kumbaya with everybody. So, it was a blast. You know, we got love in the city for sure.
Where are you from exactly in Stockton?
Ooh, I just represent Stockton as a whole. You know, we don't get into that. For sure.
And okay, how would you describe a Stockton female?
It depends. It depends what type of you is because you know I f with them top tier females for sure. So I don't know how everybody else describe them, but the females I f with top tier.
I got you. So can you talk about like getting into football and like what was that like?
I really didn't start playing till my senior year. I played a little bit.
For real?
Yes. I played a little bit my 7th and 8th grade year. I started playing football for the Eastside Yellow Jackets. And my 7th year I played DN. And then I transitioned my 8th grade to 8th grade year to receiver. And then, you know, I went to high school. I wasn't even really tripping on football. You know what I mean? I had a girlfriend at the time. She made it seem like she was finna do everything for me. So I'm like, football. Then I seen how my friends was getting so much shine and shit. You feel me? I'm like, damn, I can do this too. I'm talented too. What am I? I'm tripping. You feel me? So, 7-on-7 team called Diverse popped up. You know what I mean? And one of my homies called Beezy. Shout out to Beezy. He was like, you can come play for the 7-on-7 team. I started playing. I met a lot of coaches, and they just took liking of me, you know, and kind of started changing my life. And I'm like, everything else I'm doing ain't serious. You know what I mean? I got to take this serious because, you know, this was changing my life, and this was putting a better light in my life. You know what I mean? So it was up from there for sure. So I didn't start playing till like senior year for sure.
Of high school?
Senior year of high school.
And what, you went to like JUCO first before you went to San Jose, or you like?
Yeah, I went to JUCO.
Okay.
I went to San Joaquin Delta College with all my gang members.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a blessing. Like Stockton, love. I be hearing all your other interviews, and they be trying to make it seem like Stockton a bad place. But I feel like it's who you deal with. You know what I mean? Like, we deal with them top tier people, so it's love in the city. Like, we don't gotta, you know what I mean? We not into politics, so it's good. It's love.
Do you think, so would you say that, like, if you're not involved in no politics in the Stockton area, it's cool? Like, it's just
cool. It's cool. It's love. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as you don't pick a side, you stay neutral, you stay in your own lane, people in Stockton want to give you the praise. You know what I mean? They don't want to tear you down. But once you start acting like something, you not gang banging and doing all that nerd stuff, you gonna put yourself in the mix just like any other city.
How would that be like something you stayed out of though? You feel me? Like, cause I feel like it is everywhere around you in a sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I wanted to be young and dumb. You know what I mean? I tried to gang bang and do all that type of stuff, but I got shot. You know what I mean? And I lost homies. At an early age. One of my closest homies, Deontay Crawford, went to jail at 14. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For murder. And I was always the type of person, you know, I learned from examples. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta, if my homies did it for me, I ain't gotta go through the same loophole they did. You know, I'm learning from the examples.
Yeah.
Oh, you 14, you caught an M, and you finna go to jail for 21 years. We ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Then at 18, one of my best friends, baby Troy, died. You know what I mean? So now we like, damn, you know what I mean? This shit getting real. We not into that. You know what I mean? We playing football. We gonna stay true to us. People always love me for being me, so I never had to do the extras. You know what I mean? And once I realized I didn't have to do the extras, it was cool. It was love.
How would you say getting shot affected you?
Ooh, it affected me a lot. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? This street shit is real. They not playing. You could die. You know, I had a dad. You know what I mean? My dad always tried to keep me on the right track, and he always told me to be my own boss and watch out for and do all this type of shit. So I was more scared of my dad than the street. So when I got shot, I'm like, hell no. You feel me? I'm like, I could die. I got blessed. You know, I believe in God. So, you know, I'm gonna learn from my lessons for sure.
You can say if you want, but like, what happened with that situation?
Basically, long story short, I went to a party with one of my best friends, baby Troy, and some other dudes came in that he kind of got into it with, you know what I mean? And then they went outside. His older brother wanted to, check their temperatures and shit. They kept telling them, like, back up, you feel me, before it get ugly. They start shooting, boop, boop, boop. I got shot in my leg. I'm like, oh, hell no, you know what I mean? And my dad didn't even want me to around that crowd, you know what I mean? So I was doing something I wasn't even supposed to do. So, yeah, that's basically what happened for sure.
I got you. As far as, like, growing up, your childhood, you said you had your dad, you had both parents around growing up?
Yes.
Yeah, like, you was a good kid growing up? You was a bad kid? What was that like?
I feel like, everybody make it seem like I was a bad kid, but, I was just doing regular things. I feel like I'm an outspoken person, and I speak my mind so people think I'm a bad person. But if you really know me, you know I'm genuine. I don't mean no harm. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, none of that. I'm just we promote positivity. That's it. We not trying to get in the mix in no type of way.
Nah, I rock with that for sure.
Sure.
As far as like your pro day coming up, how you feel about that?
I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous too, because you never know what's gonna happen. But I feel like my whole life, God always did the things that I wanted Him to do. If you know what I mean, like it's crazy how my life story just worked, and it's crazy how I even got to this opportunity. You know what I mean? Like this wasn't even really my dream. I really want to be a star. I don't care what I make it in, honestly, but I'm thankful for the opportunity, honestly, and we're going to take advantage of it, for sure.
You trying to go to the league? Like what? Like what's your...
I am trying to go to the league, but it's not just for the league. You know what I mean? I'm trying to use the league to better my my outlook, how people look at me. I'm really trying to do it for business purposes. You know what I mean? Because, once you're a public figure, other doors open. You know what I mean? So I'm really trying to use the NFL for my personal gain, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to use the NFL to open up some businesses.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I know you got the clothing line.
Yeah.
What are there any other businesses that you are interested in starting?
Well, we got this. We got 3 apparel lines. We got Educated Gangster about to come out. We got EBG apparel, and we got Exercise. That's my athletic brand.
Okay.
And we got the shoe coming with it too. So.
You told me about the shoe. Like, what's up with that? I thought that was pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something I always wanted to do. Like, like I said, because I always had a bumpy road in football. You know what I mean? Like, I always felt like I was one of the best players, but it was always things that got in my way. So when I'm playing football, it's too much opportunity. I'm like, what else can I do? You know what I mean? I'm not finna be f***ed up like everybody else after football, because most people put their all in this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all that. How can I use football? That was always my mindset. Like, oh, these coaches on some weird shit, okay, but I'm still the on my team. Everybody on my team love me. How can I use football? So that's always been my mindset. So I'm like, it. You know what I mean?
What was it that made you want to start a clothing line?
Basically, it started with the EBG apparel. That was my best friend, Baby Troy, brand. He wanted to make a music group out of it. So when he died, we pushing that, you know what I mean? But we pushing it in a positive aspect. It stands for everybody get it, but everybody can get it in school, everybody can get it in football. We pushing it on a positive aspect, for sure.
And what has been the process of creating a shoe? Like, you gotta...
Ooh, it's been hard.
Can I see the draft of it?
Yeah, you can definitely see the draft right now or after.
Either or, whatever.
Sure, let me show you. Let me see.
I thought that was raw.
No, it's definitely in the process. My phone be tweaking, so I'm gonna just show you after. But yeah, it's in the works. But the process been kind of long, though. I ain't gonna lie, because at first, I ain't gonna explain too much, but it had extra additives to it. You know what I mean? And I had investors, that told me, we rocking with it. So that's what kind of had my mind off football, because I'm like, well, we finna hit an M off this. You talking about? But it's been a whole lot of. But I can't give up on this dream. I know this gonna work. So now it's finally in the process. It's getting made, so it should be out soon, for sure.
What position do you play in football?
Wide receiver.
Okay, for sure. And what type of wide receiver are you?
Line me up anywhere. Offensive weapon. Offensive weapon. Sure.
Would you suggest more kids going to college and taking that route?
Yes, because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like football in school, it gives you structure. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was talking to my partner Trent yesterday, and I was like, people not bad. We kick it with the gangsters, you know what I mean? Good dudes, you know what I mean? But, you know, I feel like it's a lot of free time on their hands and they bored, you know what I mean? School gonna take that free time off your hands, you know what I mean? And you might get a financial aid check, you know what I mean? To make you not broke, so you feel me? Go to school. It kept me and my niggas alive. Financial aid. Shout out to Delta. Shout out to San Jose.
Nah, I'm rocking with that.
For sure.
What would you say was like the biggest transition from you, like going to junior college and then transferring to a 4-year, like as far as school and football?
Ooh, I mean, it was kind of difficult because when I went to junior college, you know, I came into junior college kind of cocky. You know what I mean? Thinking I was the nigga and all that shit, and my coach kind of humbled me. You feel me? A lot of people say in a bad way. I feel like it was a great way. I need to humble myself.
How did he humble you?
He just made me be about that action. Stop talking so much. But I feel like he hurted me though too. Because if he would have just let me be me, I feel like better would have came out.
Yeah.
But I appreciate him. He made us take accountability and take accountability for sure.
Nah, I think it is dope because I mean I was a college athlete myself though. I played football and shit, but
what position?
Defensive end.
Okay.
I know just how much time that shit take out. You feel me? It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into, especially you getting up at 6 a.m. or whatever. You feel me? Early to get the workouts done and shit. Like it's a lot that goes into it that people don't see. You feel me?
Better your life. I'm still a 6 a.m. dude. What? How? It ain't no cheese sleeping. What? I gotta get up.
Yeah.
I gotta get up. I'm
for sure. Nah, for sure. As far as like the music, how did you get into that?
Ooh, it just always been something in me. You know what I mean? It was this dude named Sean Stacks. Shout out to Stacks. He had a studio when we was like probably 12, and my best friend Baby Troy took me there. You know what I mean? And we just started making music. At first, I ain't gonna lie, he was writing songs for us.
Okay,
you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, this dope. You know what I mean? And you know, we always wanted to be stars. You know, it wasn't really football for me. I wanted to be a star. Anything behind the camera. I want to be behind the camera. So it wasn't really football for me. So rapping, you know, that's what we do. We fly. You know, straight up.
As far as like your beats and all that, like,
Ooh.
How'd you get into selecting your beats, your lyrics now? Like, how about that?
Hey, we still ain't professional, so we still off YouTube with it. Hey, producers tap in for sure. You know, we trying to make a hit for sure. We got to come out with one. So.
What can the people expect next from you? Like, what? I know you got the pro day coming up, you got the clothes coming in, like, what else?
Just expect some big shit. I feel like, you know, I've been blackballed Innovator. You know what I mean?
Why is that?
Because I put in too much work. You know what I mean? And people around me know. Like, people around me, you know, usually people around you gon' hate. You know what I mean? People around me like, bro, why you ain't been? You feel me? Like, what's going on? Because, you know, but, you know, I feel like it's because we don't push the negative aspect. And, you know, I feel like that's what the world wants right now. But we ain't going to turn fake for nobody.
Why have you not did that, you know?
Because I'm too real and the politics in Stockton real. You know, a lot of people getting popped for being fake. You know what I mean? Like, bro, stay in your lane. That's what people don't understand. Stockton is really an uplifting city. If you on your shit, niggas ain't hating on you. I promise you. People love you, glorify you, give you all the utmost praise. Why? Hey, my famous quote: "It's never beneficial to make enemies. It's never beneficial to make enemies." Period.
Nah, I definitely agree with you on that. I think more people should have that mindset though.
Yes, sir.
Outside of music, what do you like to do? I mean, football, the clothing line. Like, what do you like to do in your personal time?
I like to work out. You know what I mean? I feel like
I can tell.
Yeah. I feel like working out just keep my mental right. You know what I mean? Like, cause you know, I'm a person that kind of like to be by myself a lot. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm really from the struggle. You know what I mean? And that's another thing I want to talk about. You know, I'm really from the struggle, and I don't act like the struggle. There's people that grew up in, good households and things of that nature, and they not following their family teaching. You know what I mean?
No, I agree with you on that. Why do you think it is that people sometimes, go the extra mile to present themselves in a certain way, knowing that ain't really how they are?
I was just having this conversation with a female this morning, and she was like, I just always wanted to be accepted by my friends. You know what I mean? So she said I felt like I had to be something I wasn't. And I ain't gonna lie, that was a key point. You feel me? And I feel like that's what a lot of people doing. They trying to get acceptance from their friends. You know, we comfortable in our skin. We not worried about what y'all doing. We know who we is. We not tripping. You know, we good. We good guys. We push positivity. We not square. There's nothing bad you can say about us. You know what I mean? So we good.
With everything you have going on in your life, it is a lot of positive stuff, and it's a lot of different stuff. How do you handle people, you know, necessarily that wasn't supporting you at first, but of course they see you got the pro day coming up, they see you trying to come out with a shoe,
Mm-hmm.
they see you got a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
Do you allow people that wasn't supporting you to come back in your life, or you just kind of be like, nah, fuck them, if you wasn't rocking with me from the jump, I can't rock with you now?
You know, like, you know, I'm a child of God, you know what I mean? So I don't hold no grudges against nobody, you know what I mean? I mean, if it's bad, it's not bad. We just not gonna communicate too much. But it's never bad with nobody. I can't hate nobody. But if you wasn't supporting, it's cool. I don't expect the support anyways. You know what I mean? I know how people feel. You know what I mean? I know when you on top and everybody want to be the top dog. It's cool. You know what I mean? So I know it come with it. You know, I'm ready for the success for sure. It come with it.
At what point do you believe somebody should move away from their hometown?
When you start getting too big. When you start getting too big, because, you know, I mean, it depends how you carry yourself. If you carry yourself with love, if you trying to gang bang and all that stuff, get out the city. But if you showing love to your community, everybody gonna love you. It's you ain't gotta move. But if you got the bag there, you should move. What you trying to stay in the trenches for?
Do you have any plans, like, you know, you trying to go to the league, do you have any plans of, like, anything you want to do for, like, the community or anything, like football camps, shit like that?
We talk about this every day, me and my homies, but, you know, a lot of people I'm glad you asked that question, Innovator. A lot of people in our city, they throw camps and things for the city, and that's regular. We trying to throw concerts. You know, we trying to bring celebrities to the city that people ain't never seen. I want people to touch people that they ain't never touched. I want people to talk to people they never thought they would talk to. So I'm trying to bring access to the city. You know what I mean? Who your favorite anybody? We trying to bring them so you can meet them.
What inspires you?
Ooh, what inspires me? To struggle. I love to struggle. Not to say it like that. Mozzie. Straight up, I love Mozzie. Mozzie like my hero. You know what I mean? Because he really showed me how to embrace the struggle. He really showed me how to, it's okay to be from the struggle. You know what I mean? I remember when I was a kid, like the way I just act, everybody thought I was just good living and just cool. You know what I mean? I remember females that try to like follow me home. I'd take them on a detour. You know what I mean? Through the rich houses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what inspires me to struggle, I gotta change my family life, bro. And I know it's on me. I know it's on me. I know my family depending on me, and I know I can change my family life, so, you know, we running with that for sure.
What does it feel like to know like you on the brink of some shit? Like, you feel me? I never had the position to have a pro day and all that shit, but like,
yeah, I mean,
I know that's gotta be a good feeling, but like,
it's a
nervous
good feeling.
Or like,
Yeah. I mean, I try not to think about it because, like I said, I feel like my JUCO coach messed up my mindset. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to rewire myself to be back that cocky, confident person. You know what I mean? But like I said, I got God on my side, so I know I'm good. He never failed me.
Why do you think people mix, like, they misinterpret cockiness and confidence? Like, I feel like they kind of go hand in hand.
Because I feel like a lot of people ain't confident in themselves. You know what I mean? So, or a lot of people don't got a lot stuff going on for themselves, so that's why you can't communicate with everybody. If you ain't on a high frequency like me, I can't really communicate with you about success. I know who to talk to, I know who not to talk to. I know who I can talk to about certain things. I know who I can't talk to about certain things. I know people that's happy for me. I know people that ain't happy for me. But it's not no bad love. I know people. You know what I mean? I don't judge people. It's cool. You feel me? If you ain't happy for me, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's alright. You know what I mean? But if you happy for me, you my dog, let's get it.
Nah, I rock with that. What would you say is one of the biggest lessons you learned as an athlete, as a college player?
I would say take accountability. Everything is your fault. You know what I mean? If nothing happened for you, it's because of you. Take accountability. Put it on your sleeves. It's your fault. You want a better life, make it happen. Bad things happen in your life, it's your fault. I take everything on the chin, it's my fault. Anything I do, it's my fault. So I say accountability, for sure.
Have you always been this accountable person? You know, I feel like people have to that's something that you kind of grow on. You feel me? Everybody don't start off.
Yeah.
Some niggas like, for example, some shit can happen. Like for me, I hurt my fucking Achilles.
Yeah.
Nigga, like, why it happened to me?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Niggas play hoop every day.
Mm-hmm.
Why? But at the end of the day, like you said, a nigga know, like, okay, it's my situation.
Yeah.
Let me just.
I played basketball.
You feel me?
I shouldn't have did it.
Come on.
Exactly.
But like, how did you develop that?
Just because I started looking at things and I'm honest with myself. I'm an honest person, you know what I mean? And I got God in my life. I'm honest with myself, you know what I mean? A lot of people can tell me, but I know it's my fault. I can't lie to myself. It's my fault. So I feel like I always had that accountability factor, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what take you further in life, you know what I mean? When you take everything on the chin and show forth.
Nah, for sure. You have any advice to upcoming athletes, upcoming entrepreneurs?
For sure. Try to find some mentorship. Try to find some good people in your life and stay focused. You know what I mean? Nothing gonna come easy. You know, this shit hard. What? I ain't gonna lie, I've been in college for about 7 years right now. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a journey. But hey, like Mozzie said, the only people that lose is the ones who quit. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Nah, that's real shit for sure.
For sure.
I rock with that for sure. How important do you feel it is to have the right people around you?
Well, it's valuable, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm thankful for the people. I tell the people that's in my circle all the time, I'm appreciative of you, like, because sometimes when I don't have confidence, they put confidence in me, you know what I mean? So it's important to have a support system. And don't run your support system away, you know what I mean? A lot of people think good friends is easy to find. It's not. Not everybody love you. So the people that love me, I genuinely love them. You know what I mean? Because you don't got to. You believe in me. You support me. I'm not asking for your support, but if you support me, I love you. It's important to have the right people in your corner for sure.
If you could relive your life, is there anything you would change?
Ooh, probably not. My life been beautiful, even with the struggles. Probably having my mama rich right now, you know what I mean? I'm having a man, she still got to struggle and still got to feel pain.
You on the way.
I know, but you know what I mean? It's like, damn, that's the only thing that really hurt me, that she still got to feel the pain, feel the struggle. But other than that, hell no, my life been good. Even through the struggle, I feel like I've been a diamond in the rough, you know what I mean? Even through the struggle, I shine, you know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of people need extra shit. We don't gotta come with the extra shit. I always just been loved for me being real, genuine, you know what I mean, myself. So yeah, I feel like the impact that I made in life, I wouldn't change it. I feel like I affected a lot of people's lives and I wouldn't change that.
Is there anything you want to address before you get out of here?
I would just say, Stockton, let's do better. You know what I mean? Like, we really a dope city. We got some of the dopest talent. Let's squash the funk. Let's squash all the bullshit. Let's get this money. We too powerful as a city. You see we on top. You know what I mean? Let's push the ones to the top. You know what I mean? Let's stop being pretenders. You know what I mean? We too real for all that shit, bro. You see we on the map. You see the impact that we making. And you see we here now. Come on, let's put it together and let's really take over.
For my final question, I do want to ask you, what advice would you give to the younger you? If you was able to go into a room, talk to yourself for 5 minutes.
I would say don't procrastinate, you know what I mean? And put you first, you know what I mean? I feel like I put me first, but you know, I really should have put me first. And I really should have been more focused, you know what I mean? I feel like I've always been a focused person, but not as focused as I need to be, you know what I mean? So I would say get focused sooner, you know what I mean? And no, school is the wave, you know what I mean? School is the wave.
Nah,
Sure.
I rock with that for sure. I wish you much success moving forward. I hope you kill the pro day.
Yes, sir.
I gotta see the shoe,
For sure.
the merch. I'm fucking with it. Just
sure.
Keep doing your thing. Stay blessed, and I love your mindset, and I know it'll take it far because I can truly see
Yes, sir.
you believe in yourself, and I think that's the first step to doing anything great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. But we just want to, hey, let my gang members come say something real quick. Come on. Alright. If y'all don't know, this real Stockton in here. These the ones that's really trying to make a change. You know, we not pushing nothing negative. Stockton, we not pushing nothing negative. From this point on, we pushing nothing but positive. But I'm gonna let my buddy speak.
Shout out Marthestar. Shout out Marsthestar. Shout out Stockton.
You know the vibes, huh?
Shout out the gang members, man. Shout out Mar. We've been at it since we was knee high, right?
Shout out the real 209 Stockton.
Period. Thank you.